How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Great Ace Attorney Adventures.
Fuck yeah.
So, last time, we honestly did not make much progress at all. We were investigating Sholmes'
I think we were right
suite.
here.
What?
What?
What did you All you said was, last time we were right here. I was like, what?
Yeah, last time we were right here.
Yeah, technically, yeah, you're right. Well, anyway, yeah, we were investigating Sholmes' suite, and also we were talking to Inspector Gregson. And now we're here. On Briar Road.
See, that's what I just said. That's what I just said. We're right here. God.
Well, you made me lose my
What
train
a
of thought.
fucking moron.
Well, anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna hop in.
Hop in. Hop in the hole.
Looks as though the police are still here, carrying on with their investigation. Maybe I should disrupt them.
No. Bruh.
Okay.
As soon as Susato came on the screen, my fucking stream froze. So she started to jump and then paused, and it went on for what felt like 5 years.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, this is how today's gonna be, huh? All right, let's get going.
Perfect. So let's find Inspector Gregson as quickly as possible.
Yes, and let's see if we'll take a break from his chips to look at that silver tip Iris gave us for him.
It's a knife.
Oh my god, it's you guys. Oh my god, what is this? Inspector Gregson, do you have a moment? No, I'm sorry to say I don't. I'm a very busy man. Much too busy to talk to a pair of foreign gadabouts, that's for sure.
Bitch.
We have these for you.
Much too busy to talk to a bitch either.
What? A present from Miss Iris Wilson.
Who?
Says
What?
you smell.
For me? From her ladyship?
What?
Her ladyship? Give that here, at once. Come on, hand it over. That's for me. Don't wait for me to give it to you, will you? Oh my god.
Holy
She's holding my
shit.
wife hostage. What was that coin
You got a
exactly?
wife?
It's a ransom note. It's a silver crown, obviously, but there's not more. Oh my god, it's a lot more than that. It's, well, it's an appearance fee. That's what it is.
An appearance fee. Oh, I see. You mean
Oh my god.
an appearance fee.
That's right. For the adventures of Herlock Sholmes. Her ladyship always offers me a little financial reward for featuring me. Every time.
Yes, of course. I know all about your exploits, Inspector. I
Read them avidly.
I don't think you read at all.
don't.
Of course, her using my name without my say-so does make me the butt of a lot of unpleasant jokes, but still. I am sorry, Inspector. That must be difficult for you. Yeah, it fucking is. Never you mind that. So, what do you want to know then, eh? Sorry? Tell the gentleman in black whatever he wants to know. I trust it won't be a problem, it says. Well, obviously it's not a problem. So go on, fire away. What do you want to know?
Well, if you wouldn't mind, Inspector.
Actually, Wait a minute, you're not the man in black. What the hell are you? Why are you even talking to me?
We'd very much like to know the address of Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Hell.
Hell?
Ah, the little knife-wielding, mustached Japanese fellow.
Mustache.
He lives in the right old level. It's just over there. Look, where I'm pointing. I'm so dynamic.
His fish and chips go flying everywhere.
On the first floor of that house on the corner where that wreck of a bicycle's propped up.
You should really get rid of that.
Built like you.
That is nearby indeed.
If I remember rightly, the landlord is a Mr. John Garridebs, so that name is unchanged from the
Oh,
French
interesting. Yeah, you're right.
Right, well. At least I think it is. If you see her again, make sure you give her ladyship my regards, you hear? I mean it. You tell her that Gregson sends his very best wishes. Don't worry, Inspector. Jesus, fuck. We will. That's what I thought. Goodbye for now, then. And long live her ladyship. Meh.
Meh.
Well, at least he told us what we wanted to know before he left.
Yes. So then, shall we go and see what we can find in Mr. Natsume's lodgings?
Definitely.
We got that Professor Layton music playing.
We do. I love the soundtrack for this game, to be honest, because it reminds me of Professor Layton so much.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
we're
miss
coming in.
Professor Layton.
I do too.
Sighs so loud. Daru is playing Pac-Man Championship. Pac-Man?
Oh, snap.
In the year 2022?
Pac-Man.
19th February, Mr. Natsume's lodgings.
Oh no.
May I help you?
Yeah, get out of my way.
No.
Yes, would this be the residence of Mr. John Garrideb?
You have the wrong house. Indeed it would, sir. And who, may I say, is calling?
Me. My name is
Who is
Ryunosuke
me?
Naruhodo.
Mr. Naruhodo is representing Mr. Sosuke Natsume. I believe he takes lodgings here.
You would believe
What
wrong.
the hell?
I'm feral.
We would very much like to ask him some questions about our client.
Stop doing that.
Honestly, if I woke up in the middle of the night and I saw that face, I would scream. One moment, please. I shall convey the message to Mr. Garrideb.
I am your sleep paralysis demon.
I'm built like a
Goodbye.
demon.
Did you see that, Mr. Sato? That was
See
a
what?
real-life English maid.
You're seeing things. I don't know what you're talking about. I know. As I understand it, anyone of standing in English society employs a number of household staff. But that was the first time I've seen one in the flesh. Oh, this day just keeps getting better and better. I changed
The line entirely.
It certainly feels like we've really arrived now, doesn't it?
We need only to meet a butler, and the experience will be complete.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Well, I'm not sure if I'd go that far, but I understand the sentiment. Oh.
He's not home. Leave. Thank you for waiting. Mr. Garrideb will see you now. This way.
Oh, yeah. Dude is built like a crescent moon.
Yeah, he is. We may only witness him from the side.
Look at that enormous screen. It must have just been put there deliberately, surely. Why did I add just?
Yes, it certainly seems like someone's trying to hide something from view. What could be behind it, I wonder?
I'm going to have a very quick look. Just a little peek.
Yeah, if you want to die.
Do you want to die?
Maybe let's not, Mrs. Sato. She looks like she'd break your neck.
I'd kill her.
I think the maid is going to head us off with a cup of tea. Shut up.
This window looks out over Briar Road, where the young woman was attacked.
Oh yes, I can make out the policeman on the far side of the road investigating the crime scene.
The glass is rather murky, isn't it? You can't see very clearly.
Does this thing open at all, I wonder?
I shouldn't underestimate the bitterness of a London winter, sir.
Why are you even talking to me? Sorry?
As soon as you open that window, the tea will freeze in this pot. No Londoner would go opening windows at dusk in the middle of winter, I assure you.
It seems very unlikely that these two would have seen anything of the incident then. How are we not freezing to death while we were outside?
That's a great question.
Oh, look! What a wonderful collection of cakes lined up on that.
Gleaming silver cake stand.
Lined up. Looks more like someone has half demolished them to me.
Afternoon tea is a time of indulgence, you know. It is quite the English way. It is Mr. Garrideb's custom to take 2 cakes with his tea.
Okay. That sounds delightful.
Oh, wait a minute though. There are at least 10 cakes on this cake stand.
Well, naturally, and it would never do to waste the leftovers. Often what happens is I take 2, I put them in my mouth, and then I spit them into his. So
Oh,
whenever
God.
Mr. Garrideb doesn't eat, I say to myself, Joan, you shall have to tidy it up, and I do.
How magnanimous of you.
Mama
Are
bird.
you going to talk to me?
That looks like a Medal of Honor, and it's showcased on the very grand banner. Fuck.
Grand banner.
Yes, it's displayed with some pride, I would say. Though it bothers me that it's not straight. Needs to be gay. What?
It's not
What?
gay.
That whole thing? Sorry? I should be glad to see the back of it, but the general would turn in his grave if I dispose of it. The wall's the best place for it. Keeps the belly thing out of my way. So it's just been polished to shine by accident, I suppose.
I really like to think that Garrideb can literally only walk sideways. Like, if he turns and faces forward, he'll fucking die. Like how Phineas and
Dude is-
Ferb. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude is built like Phineas right now.
yeah, I know.
There appears to be an inscription on the medal itself. Look. Let me see. It says, for distinguished participation.
Sounds like the kind of honors even I could be in line for. Well, one doesn't like to blow one's own trumpet, but I was given that for my time in the army.
You got participation points for the army?
Can't measure an officer by the number of medals to his name, of course. All common knowledge in military circles. I think. The uniform looks fairly ancient, doesn't it? Are you a fucking fossil, dude?
It's clearly been well
What?
looked after, though.
That old thing. Ha! Not much better than rags, really. Oh? Wore that ceremonial garb at my retirement bash, you know. But I'm not one for dwelling on the past, me. Would have gladly thrown it out, but you know how it is. Anyway, doesn't hurt to have the odd piece of memorabilia lying around, does it?
We just throw it in the fire. Clearly you don't need this.
Oh, I see.
Perhaps we should leave the past in the past. No,
My glory days.
that's a full-size cannon. What's it doing in here? How the fuck did you get it up the stairs?
Oh my, it's real. I thought it might be a
Replica.
That old thing? Bah, that's little more than a toy. Sorry? The army was selling it off when I retired, so I decided to give it a new home. Never know when the enemy might attack next. Surely useful to have a cannon about in the house. Somebody walks through the doorway, I just blow their head off. Really? It isn't overkill?
It's the fucking
Okay, maybe not their
milkman.
head, more like their fucking body. Be prepared, I always say. You never know what this twisted world is going to throw at you next, boy.
I have a package for John Garrideb. The cannon
Oh,
goes
shit.
off.
Do you think there may be a trouble?
Do you think there may be a trouble brewing?
Do you think there may
Yeah.
be trouble brewing, bitch?
Always is. Take Joan here. Never fails to have a clean apron in reserve. Dries them over the barrel, you see. They dry very well on the cannon there, Joan tells me. Which rather proves my point, I feel. It's been reduced to a drying rack. No wonder the huge cannon looks like it's hanging its head in shame. I'll hang you by your balls.
Oh god.
I notice you have a pile of books here, Mr. Garrideb. Can you read? Do you enjoy reading? Ever experienced a London winter, boy? The nights are long. No better way to pass the time than in front of the fire with a jolly good book.
Oh, there's a copy of Ranst magazine here, I see.
Ew.
Excuse me? No doubt Mr. Garrideb enjoys the adventures of Herlock Sholmes too. The
Great
sequel.
Detective has a great many followers, it would seem. Does he have any social media?
Yeah, it's at the real crescent moon on Twitter.
Alright, let's see. Look,
Wow, a window.
I want to jump out this window.
Never get tired of looking at that.
Look at this crockery on display here. It's rather unusual, isn't it?
Oh my, you should really clean up your filthy fucking house. A genuine London dresser. Isn't it delightful?
The nerve of us to just walk in and just say, you should really clean up your shit. Like, we just stroll in everybody's
I
house.
mean, but bro, literally look, like this shelf is falling off the wall.
Although the shelves seem to be broken, the crockery is... Oh dear, it's in pieces. Y'all gonna do
It really
something
is.
about that?
The word cracked wouldn't do that in Chinaware. What? In Chinaware? Wouldn't do
In
that in China.
Chinaware.
Justice.
Justice. Ah, I wonder.
What?
Perhaps the cannon was fired at it.
If a cannon was fired at it, there should be a giant fucking hole.
He was trying
Yes,
to kill
probably
a
something
fly.
like that. Let's not delve too deeply here. We're already balls deep in this case.
Joan, there's a spider on the wall. Get the fucking cannon.
All right. Good day to you. John Garrideb at your service. Ew.
Pleased to meet you, sir. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. He's a defense lawyer.
I can introduce myself.
No, you can't.
Do excuse me not getting up. Took a shot to the knee a few years back in the Battle of Maiwand, don't you know? Earned a medal for my pains, but had to withdraw from service, handed over the reins to one of the up-and-comings. I was a badass on the battlefield.
Okay.
So he's a retired soldier. It's a hell of a job getting up and downstairs now, I can tell you. Don't get out much, as you can imagine. Yes, it's quite a climb up here to the second floor, isn't it? I was panting at the top of the stairs. Wow, weak sauce. Excuse
You
me?
really... He called you weak sauce, Mr. Naruhodo. You really must take more exercise, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ugh. Do you think so?
Well, Mr. Garrideb, no doubt you were very courageous to earn yourself a medal.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it was nothing. The medal's just a for what? A folderol, really.
What the fuck does that mean?
Wouldn't like to offend the general, though, so I grudgingly displayed it on the wall. Why don't you fetch it down, Joan? Let these good people see it properly.
No.
Joan, fetch the fucking thing!
Whoops.
Dash it all, woman! Be careful!
Oh, dearie me, I do beg your pardon, sir.
Oh my god, you're gonna beg my fist to be across your face. You jolly nearly took the skin off my hands.
I'll rip it off next time. I shall be more careful, sir.
Yeah, whatever you say, Brainlet. So, anyway, there you have it. Living the quiet life now, with my abusive wife. Yes, I see. Now then, I hear you want to know about the chap lodging downstairs. Is that right? Little fuckhead in the basement?
Also, I just looked up the word folderol. It's a noun for trivial or nonsensical fuss. But-
I kind of read that, I kind of took it as like fodder.
Right, yeah.
Fodder shit.
And then it says it's dated, which is kind of funny. And then it says
Yeah.
a showy but useless item. It's another.
Interesting.
Interesting. Genuinely though, the Great Ace Attorney has me like feeling super fucking dumb in terms of like basic English. Even though I know like a lot of these words are like words that people don't use often, but I'm like, what does that
Yeah.
mean?
Yes, we would be very grateful if you could answer some questions for us.
Ugh.
Okay, never mind.
Only two, please, naturally. Especially if it helps to keep the peace here in Blighty.
Blighty.
We forged an alliance with the Empire of Japan recently, as I'm sure you're aware. So this case is very much in the public eye, as it were. Oh, is it? Yes, dumbass. He even had some famous detective poking around, you know. In this old house, would you believe?
Yes,
Fuck, not Sherlock.
Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Could have been. Didn't catch the chap's name. Not really my cup of tea, all that detective business.
Oh, but you have a copy of Ranced magazine here, so...
Pretty sure that's not the only thing that's in there. No.
Anyway, the chap's investigating the foreigner's room as we speak.
So he's in Sosuke-san's room. It's a bally nuisance, that's what it is. The whole neighborhood's twitching its curtains now. I don't like all this fuss. It's jolly unsettling. I hate it here.
About Mr. Natsume then, Mr. Garrideb. Please, do tell us.
Ah, yes, a Japanese chap. Only been lodging here for a week. Oh, just 1 week? So he moved in very recently then. I have two lodgers most of the time, one on the ground floor, one just below us. First floor room became available a week ago, you see. That'd been fucking hell! Dash it all, Joan, do be careful, I'm going to shove this down your throat.
Oh my goodness, I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Dumbass.
What did you say? If you want to know my opinion,
No one asked.
I thought he was a shady sort from the moment I set eyes on him.
Okay.
Oh? Why?
Because I fucking said so! He seemed to have the most nervous disposition, always shaking and looking over his shoulder. The man had shady written across his sweat-soaked brow, if you ask me. I said to myself, Joan, that man is trouble. Sooner or later, he's going to do something untoward. And I'm rarely wrong about anything.
We won't be calling this man as a witness, that's for sure.
Was there anything else that struck you as suspicious about the man at all?
Yes, oh yes, indeed there was.
She's dying to tell us.
Then tell us.
Had you noticed anything else at all about your lodger, Mr. Natsume?
Oh my word, yes. The man was shadier than an orchard.
Could you elaborate?
No. Well, take the man's room. Absolutely stuffed full of books it is. More than anyone could ever read. And he never so much as passes the damn of day with another living soul. I haven't seen a single visitor call. He just trots off to that old bookshop every single day and comes back at 5 to light the gas fire. And the funny little man is up long past the time everyone else in the house has gone to bed too.
Oh, I see.
The gentleman on the ground floor goes to bed at around 9 each night. But I've never known that Japanese fellow to retire any earlier than 2 in the morning.
Damn. Could you clarify something, I wonder?
What, pray?
How do you know so much about Mr. Natsume's routine?
Oh!
I'd understood that neither of the lodgers live on this floor of the house. Is that correct?
That's right, yes. They're both below us. One on the first floor and one at street level. Fuck.
Nice sweat droplet.
Then, how is it that you know so much about the lives of your lodgers?
I'm basically a god.
Oh. The precise times that they come back in the evening, for example. Even the times they go to bed.
Man, you talk a lot. Well, basically... Good grief, Joan, be more careful, bitch.
What did you call me? Oh my goodness, sir. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Something doesn't add up here. I said something don't add up here.
I said.
It seems that the incident took place around 5 in the morning. Evening, fuck. Did you happen to look out of the window at around that time? The window? What is that?
You know, the
Oh,
window?
that thing.
Yes, we noticed that the window over there looks out over Briar Road.
Ah, the see-through wall.
The see-through wall. The physical air.
The incident took place on the pavement just on the far side of the street.
I wonder what's on the other side of that glass.
I hate that so much.
I'm going to climb over it.
Was there anyone suspicious loitering nearby?
Your mom. 5 o'clock is dinner time in the Garridebs household. So, I'm afraid I don't remember seeing anything. How about you, Joan? But your eyes are closed most of the time.
When it turns 5 o'clock, I close my eyes permanently. No, sir, it would have been dusk outside already at that hour. And with the fog as well, I should think it would have been quite impossible to see the other side of the road.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary then?
Such as...
I don't know, something fucking weird? Anything at all, even if it seems unrelated.
Whoops. Well... Yes? Was there something then? Well, it's nothing particularly significant, but at around that sort of time in here, there was a fucking hoe pointer.
There's a fucking hoe.
For the love of God, Joan, watch what you're doing!
I can't, my eyes are closed. Oh, dearie me, what have I done? I'm awfully sorry, sir.
Do be more careful, woman.
Of course, sir. If I may, Mr. Narrow Hollow.
You must think you're pretty fucking funny, huh?
That's pretty funny.
Yes? Whatever you say,
I have-
maid.
Doesn't hit the same. I have an exceedingly good memory, and as far as I remember, nothing of any significance took place here at that hour. Nothing at all.
Oh, really? Mr. Garridebs? When you were talking before, it sounded rather like there might have been. Oh, well, as I was saying before this bitch interrupted me, there was a trifling matter, really nothing of the fucking balls. Divorce. I'm calling for a divorce. Joan, what dash at all? What is the matter with you, woman?
Sorry, I'm just a little quirky today. Begging your pardon, sir. Nothing happened.
What if I just tossed you in the fucking fire?
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
Yes, quite. Nothing happened. We sat down to a quiet, uneventful meal. Joan.
I'm going to shoot your other kneecap. That's right, Mr. Garridebs.
Put your head inside the cannon real quick. What is the matter with these two?
Wow,
Weirdos.
what a happy couple. It sounds like something happened here in this room on the evening of the event. An incident, not the event. But what?
I wish I knew. Well, anyway, could you tell us which floor Mr. Natsume's room is on? Why, certainly. Just below us on the first floor.
And Mr. Sholmes is investigating there even as we speak?
Unfortunately. Yes, told his Natsu's name and asked to look into the matter, so I gave him the key.
Mr. Natsume has engaged Mr. Sholmes' services?
That's a blatant lie. Would it be alright if we also had a look around? In Mr. Natsume's room, I mean. Don't see why not. It's just down one flight of stairs, if you can manage that. Who knows if we'll find anything that can help us with the case, but we have to try. We need all the clues we can lay our hands on, shall we?
Yes, and while we're there.
No.
Okay. We can speak with Mr. Sholmes again. Perhaps he'll be able to tell us more.
Alright, shithead.
Good luck with that.
New location has been added.
Well, super cool.
Alright.
Wow,
But-
it's so gorgeous in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I forgot that I was supposed to pretend to be Luke.
19th February, Mr. Natsume's room. There's a cat.
Jesus Christ. Well, just look at this place. Smell it. It's so musty in here. I suppose it's the mountains of old books that are responsible for that.
Got a lot of must. Sato looks fucking scared.
I don't think I've ever seen so many books in all my life.
No, me either. It's so dark in here, too. So dork.
So dork in here.
Is that the window over there?
Well, it was the window, I think, yes. Once upon a time. For some reason, it's been closed up with bricks and mortar.
The window tax.
So this is where Mr. Natsume lives.
Also, I think it's kind of funny. Do you think that, like, the people on your Switch friends list realize that they make a cameo every time they go to play a game while we're recording?
I think only one of them actually knows.
Oh, seriously? That's funny.
Yeah.
By the way, I haven't spotted Mr. Sholmes anywhere. Have you?
No, that's true. But according to what Mr. Garridebs told us, the great detective should be around here somewhere, investigating.
Kitten.
Sussy. Nothing.
Oh, look! It's a beckoning cat from home.
It's a bit big and bulky, isn't it? Surely Mr. Natsume didn't bring that Maneki Neko all the way from Japan with him.
I hardly think you're in a position to comment, Mr. Naruhodo.
Excuse me?
I just roasted you. Are you forgetting the enormous Daruma doll that you brought in your luggage?
Well, it can be dangerous traveling abroad. I want a lucky charm.
Well, I imagine Mr. Natsume wanted the same, and this cat is sure to beckon good luck to him, even though he's
Well,
in
mine is
prison
better.
right now.
It's not doing a very good job so far, is it? And clearly mine didn't do a good fucking job either.
My best friend died.
You mustn't say such things.
I didn't say a word. Why are my eyes such a giveaway? Books. Look at all those books stacked up there. They almost reached the ceiling. Wow.
They're all works of English literature, and they all smell so musty.
I'm gonna start eating some.
No!
Maybe I'll gain some knowledge. With this volume of books to hand, you'd never be short of reading material, would you?
No. What a dreamy idea.
A bad dream, maybe. For me, at least. Mind you, I don't imagine the book that's at the bottom of the pile now will ever be read again.
So reading it is... Wait. So reading it is an experience that comes but once in a lifetime, just as the tea ceremony teaches us.
I certainly didn't expect the conversation to turn down the path of tea ceremonies philosophy. But it do.
Get philosophized, bitch.
Could you even call this a window?
I think so. It was a window at one time, after all. Although, all that remains is a frame around some bricks now.
So really it's just a wall then, isn't it? Why would anyone deliberately brick it up like that?
Bricked
I'm
up.
bricked up. That's besides the point.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Please never say that again. Perhaps Mr. Natsume painted the brick design in a fit of whimsy.
The brick wall got me bricked up. Ugh, that's alarmingly feasible. Anyway, whatever the reason, the lack of ventilation in here makes the place very oppressive.
It does. I imagine being cooped up in a room like this would be extremely trying.
Yeah, I don't think you try at all.
I do. That desk seems to be wedged into a crevasse
Near the mountains.
between the mountains of books on either side.
I suppose Mr. Natsume would sit there and read while stroking his cat. But surrounded on all sides by these towering old tomes, surely he dreamt of books every night as well.
Yes, he must have done.
What?
He must have done, mustn't he?
I feel
the
like
fuck?
did that sound weird to you, or was that just me overthinking?
Yeah, there's
the
been a few
line?
sentences like that.
Okay, I was like, am I missing a word?
Oh, what's this?
I don't know.
It's a receipt from a secondhand bookshop. Your books.
Your books.
Wow. Wow.
Real original.
Oh yes, Mr. Natsume's name is on it, look. And the date of the purchase. 2 days ago at 4:45 p.m. That's the day of the incident.
Damn, that's just a short while before he was embroiled in the terrible attack.
Before he was boiled.
Before he was boiled alive. He must have been on his way back from buying the old books.
Yes.
Wow.
Hello, cat.
Hello.
Hello, Poos.
Just starts freaking out.
And then it never came back.
Damn, that cat just died. Oh my, what an adorable little cat. Perhaps he's looking after all the books while his master is away.
I don't know about that. He disappeared into that pile of books as quick as a flash. It was a tricolor Mike K, wasn't it? Mike. Do they even have that sort of cat here in Great Britain?
Perhaps Mr. Natsume brought the little creature with him from Japan.
Illegal.
Oh
That's
my
making me feel
goodness.
homesick now. So many people.
Y'all.
Already? We've only been in the country for 2 days.
Look at all these balls of paper on the floor. There are notes scrawled all over them, in English.
Balls?
Looks like the waste paper basket is so full, they've just fallen out. Fucking disgusting. What a slob.
I think Mr. Natsume must have been deeply immersed in his research, don't you?
Immerse these balls. Or deeply averse to hunting up his mess.
Immerse these balls? I wouldn't like to speculate which is closer to the truth.
Well,
Damn, I can't believe the cat died. Oh,
have
hey!
fun.
I love this man.
I'm having the time of my life right now.
I am attracted to you.
Ah, look, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yo, what the fuck is this? Is that a penis? There he is. Where did he appear from? What is
He's
he
reading a
reading?
picture book. He's reading a children's novel.
He seems to be engrossed in the pages of an old book.
Let's see. The effects of puberty. Wow.
One of a couple this
No wonder,
talk.
no wonder
My
I
mother
got
never
larger.
told me this. No!
I hope he won't mind if we disturb him.
I would mind.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes?
Shut up, ho.
That is a penis.
Oh, you two, good day.
I love you.
Now, let me see. What was it that we meant? Hell?
Yes, oh my god, you remember? That's so cool. Oh, Mr. Sholmes, we were together in the SS Burya.
Yes, of course, the Burya. Oh, what a case that was.
The
Let me see,
booyah.
what happened on that voyage? Oh, your boyfriend died, right? It was Kazuma Asagi. He died, tragically. But you were a great help to us. Ah, yes, but of course, the case of Mr. Asagi, Mr. Asshole. I remember him. He was the one with the snake, wasn't it?
R.I.P.
Oh,
R.I.P. that. Well, you seem to remember something of it, at least.
what an honor to be remembered vaguely by the great Herlock Sholmes. This is Mr.
Oh, no, no, my dear madam, hold your tongue. Stop talking. I pride myself with superior powers of recollection. Your names are safe. They're recorded in my brain attic. Miss Naruhodo. And Mr. Susato. Tomato. Try the other way around, dickless, Mr. Sholmes. Oh my god, I lose the first round. Oh, I really suck at this.
Oh my god. I love him so much.
Such a riot. Anyway. In truth, I had hoped to invite you both to my Baker Street suite the day we arrived in London. But some Scotland Yarders ambushed me at the railway station and whisked me away to a crime scene. It was an entirely trivial case, of course. I solved the matter in no more than 30 minutes. So they apprehended Suski-san in that short of an amount of time? I'm afraid the pursuance of a new case has dulled my recollection of the past involvements a little. A little. It is a mistake to think that one's brain attic has elastic walls and can distend to any extent. I do my best to forget useless facts, lest they should elbow me out the useful ones. Yes, those are my own words of inimitable wisdom, you know, when eventually titled A Study in Scarlet. Please, there's no need to quote yourself. But I'm smart. I don't always remember my pearls of wisdom, but fortunately my associate pens them beautifully. He means Iris, I suppose.
Mr. Sholmes,
What?
where'd you get your cat? We have some extremely
Someone.
important questions to ask you about the trivial case you just mentioned.
Goodness, what an earnest expression. Well, dear madam, I shall be only too pleased. And this murky room is an apt place to discuss the murky case. Wow, just like
Wow.
that.
Meow.
I know. I'm trying to debate whether or not I should end it here or not. Because I know we're going to have a deduction section coming up. And that's gonna
Oh,
take a
yeah, you're
while.
right, you're right.
So honestly, I might just end it off here. So next time on the Great Ace Attorney Adventures, we're going to talk to Mr. Sholmes. And also head upstairs and do
Crimes.
the deduction portion. And yeah. So, as always, if you want to keep this series going and show us some love, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch you all in the next episode.